Hello. That's a little southern painted turtle. It's something you don't see every single day, but we are on a train heading back to New Jersey.
Chris, I don't know a lot about animals. I've got these, I think they're frogs, I'm not really sure.
Anyway, what is happening? Are we doing a round trip? We're in New York City, and it's all for turtles. So we are in New York City because we're about to speak for the New York Turtle and Tortoise Society all about our life with turtles, which you guys, if you watch our videos, you know a little bit about that. Oh my God! Let alone his own body. We have baby tortoises hatching. Okay, so just go flat, just under. Chinese box turtles are box turtles. Oh.
No way!
It's so cool that she's a recapture though. Look at the size of this radiated tortoise, guys. So we're here today in person to share our passion with other people that are passionate about these incredible animals. Oh, and of course, no video would be complete without actual turtles, and we are in fact accepting turtles into our sanctuary at this very event.
Look at this, it's Chris.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, I'm Jerome.
Good to meet you.
So I'm from the space here. We're part of Earthlings at NYC, which is the hosting organization.
That's great. That's awesome.
Along with New York Turtle Tortoise Society.
Oh, that's wonderful.
But yeah, so welcome. This building's called Prime Produce. It's a cooperatively run social impact space.
Okay.
And we actually have been really waiting with bated breath to come because we're trying to build a native turtle sanctuary on our roof here.
No kidding.
So we run a very tiny rescue and rehab program out of our second floor. It's like a public-facing
That's awesome.
education thing. But we'll have you. Well, let's get you settled in, and
Okay,
we'll show
sure.
you.
Cool, very cool.
That's really smart.
All right.
Great, lots of new faces. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Without further ado, Chris and Casey.
So I've been in New York City since, I have absolutely no idea. It's been a really long time, but it's really cool to be back here for the sake of turtles. So I want to thank all of you for having us out. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, New York Turtle and Tortoise Society. Fun fact, when I was a wee pain in the butt, I was a member of the New York Turtle and Tortoise Society, and my father used to leave work up here in New York City, and I would check the newsletter to see who had turtles available for adoption. And he used to drive and usually meet somebody, an NYTTS member who would have baby red-eared sliders, and pick them up for me, and we would raise them at home. Casey and I have been doing this together now since 2011, but the truth is I've been sickly obsessed with this since I was 5 years old. So rather than going all the way back just yet, we're going to start with where we are now. This is our life with these animals and what it's become, and where is GST today? So we started this in 2011 as just a breeding operation. You know, we wanted to put more turtles out there. We wanted to be responsible for iconic breeding efforts because many of them are still here because of the right people. But we've also accidentally turned into a rescue. And they became my passion species. The species that I've done the most work with, including genetic work, is with Western Hermann's tortoises. So stick around for the YouTube video that will come out about me seeing them for the first time in the wild on Corsica, because I will definitely be crying.
I'll get it all on camera for you guys.
And then we're going to be going to Copenhagen. We're going to be speaking there in August, among many other plans. And we're nervous, we're excited, but we're dedicated to it. It's what we're doing. Turtles, tortoises, reptiles, wildlife education. Because a big part of what we believe in is uniting all the different sectors. You can't just be a biologist. You can't just keep turtles as pets. You can't just be a zoologist. You can't just say, oh, leave that thing alone. You need to truly care about them, and it's not until all the different sides that work with them come together that we're going to truly save these animals. Really appreciate you so much for coming out. So the talk was amazing. Everybody here is incredible, but you never know what you're going to run into at these places, and somehow we always leave with animals.
Chris, I don't know a lot about animals. I've got these, I think they're frogs, I'm not really sure, but they've got these weird hard shells, and I just want to give them to you because I'm not able to take care of them any longer. I call this one a stripy frog, is that correct?
Yeah, it looks like a northwestern stripy frog.
Okay, perfect, good.
Probably a female.
Yep.
That's, yeah. They gave this guy a shell on Animal Planet. I don't know why.
Still
He doesn't know
learning.
anything.
Yeah.
Where's Galante, everybody?
There you go, man.
Thanks. Seriously, thank you. Great times here in New York City. Thank you all for coming out, and thanks for the animals. So in truth, Forrest wasn't the one that brought us the turtles. He just came to hang out. But look at that. That's one of them. That's a little southern painted turtle. That's something you don't see every single day. One of the 4 types of painted turtles. And this animal is almost full grown, believe it or not. That's how small they can be. Females are usually fully grown and only about 5 inches. But we are on a train heading back to New Jersey, so I'm not gonna stress these guys out. I'm gonna let them stay nice and cushioned inside the boxes, and we'll show you guys everybody else when we get home. Okay, no, none of that. 2 males not getting along. Very common with a lot of turtles. Florida box turtles are no exception to that. So we are home. We're back here at GST. We had an incredible day in New York City yesterday. Again, thank you to the New York Turtle and Tortoise Society for having us out. It was really cool. But as I said on the train, these turtles didn't actually come from Forrest Galante. Forrest is a friend of ours. You may recognize him from a show called Extinct or Alive on Animal Planet, among other shows he's done. Make sure you go check out his YouTube channel. It's absolutely incredible, and it is popping off like crazy. I'll leave a link down in the description for him, or you could just search for his name, Forrest Galante. You can't miss him. These animals actually came from a licensed wildlife rehabilitator by the name of Robert Shapiro, and he took these animals in and asked us if we could keep going with them. And well, they're pretty cool. These are one of our absolute favorite species of turtle. These are Florida box turtles. They come from Florida. There you go. Very different from eastern box turtles, not so much in their habits or care, but their look. They're pretty much always black and yellow. They have those beautiful lines all over the carapace. These animals, unfortunately, not grown the best. Hang on a minute. We need to stop being rudely interrupted. Okay, are we better now? Okay, maybe now we won't be rudely interrupted. Tiki the cockatiel, everybody, since she wanted you to all know she's here again. Anyway, like I was saying, these Florida box turtles are a bit stunted. They were not grown properly, but they are far from the worst that we've seen. Their shells are very hard, they're lifting their bodies up, and they're very alert. So they're never going to be reversed as far as the way they look, but moving forward, they should be... Excuse me. What are you doing? What's the problem today, huh? Do you not like these turtles? I like them. I think they're pretty cool. Go ahead. Anyway, what is happening? Anyway, not expecting to have any problems with these turtles. They will need to be in a very large enclosure so that they don't beat each other up. Eventually, once they come out of quarantine, they'll go in with our other Florida box turtles. Moving on. We also got this little girl right here that I showed you on the train, which is the southern painted turtle. Very beautiful species of painted turtle, the smallest of the known painted turtles in the United States. She's beautiful. She's not going to get much larger than that. Pretty well grown. But what I'm absolutely blown away by here is the most common turtle species we just got. But it's not because of the species, it's because of the sheer size of it. You are looking at a fully grown, mature, male stinkpot, also known as the common musk turtle, Sternothrus odoratus. Really amazing freshwater turtle species. They kind of crawl along the bottom, hunting for food. They're very crepuscular, meaning they come out at twilight or in the evening, and then into the night, and they can be pretty nocturnal. They are packed with a very strong bite. So don't underestimate this cutie. He can really bite hard. This turtle, I'm still trying to find out his age, but he is fully grown. He is by no means even a juvenile at this point. He's a mature male, and they don't all stay this small. There are some pretty good sized musk turtles out there. In fact, I've seen some pretty gnarly looking ones here in New Jersey that are pushing, 5.5 inches. But this guy could depend on the locality that he originated from way back when. He is full grown. That's it, he's done. And speaking of tiny musk turtles like this, you should go check out our buddy Anthony Pierleone. He has an Instagram account. I'll leave a link for him too in the description. He's working with a very tiny locality of these, among other really tiny turtles and specific localities that they come from. Really cool images, really cool information pertaining to them. But that is really, really awesome. And to tie this into last week's video, when we got overrun with that rescue of red-eared sliders, and red-eared sliders, red-eared slider, red-eared sliders to a red-eared sliders. You can see why a turtle like this would be a much better pet option than a red-eared slider. For those of you that don't have the means or the space to house something like an 8 to 10 or even 12-inch red-eared slider that requires something more than a fish tank. This animal can live in something way more compact and be very happy and content and live out a long life. They really are an awesome turtle species, very easy to care for. Again, they are aquatic, so that is a responsibility in itself, but really, really cool. And yeah, they get the name musk turtle because when you anger them, they start to stink really, really bad. And that is a way to ward off predators in combination with their strong bite. So that's awesome. Brand new surrenders here at Garden State Tortoise. Very excited to work with them. I think this little musk turtle is deserving of a really cool name. So why don't you guys leave some ideas in the comments? Be creative about that. Be funny all you want. I think he's going to be cool to bring on talks with us. But we're not done. I've got to go somewhere else now, and it all has to do with tortoises. All right, guys, I gotta catch a flight right now to Atlanta, Georgia, but you're gonna have to stick around for next week's video to find out why. I'm going down there to rescue some tortoises, and that's all I'm gonna tell you.